spreadsheets. Oh boy, just what I thought my day off needed. Some work. Whoa, new dude. Welcome to Brocorp. Want me to show you the ropes? Kidding. You've got quite the rep. If that rep you heard is eating an irresponsible amount of pastries, I've got you covered. That means reputation. Stick around, and I'll teach you rad stuff like that. Aw, heck yeah, son. Teach me how to be cool. Just remember, what happens in accounting stays in accounting. Capiche? I don't speak French. So, new dude, to be taken seriously around here, you need a business card. Type your name in and press enter. I always wondered what it was like to have a real job. So, Jant that is it? I'll just call you new guy. I have like 4 people under me. You can't expect to remember all the names. I comprende. I guess I just click this. These numbers don't add up and it's giving me a headache. Last cell is supposed to be 14. Let's see if you're all you're cracked up to be, new guy. What am I supposed to do? Last cell is supposed to be 14. Okay, so obviously, if I click this 4 and then put it over here, a 4 becomes a 4. If there's anything you need, just holler. Admittedly, math isn't my strong suit. Well, then I guess we're both in hot water. Math isn't my strong suit either. In fact, it's my weak suit. So then if I take a 2 and then I bring it to this 12, does it become a 14? No. Wait a second. Here's a tip. Just listen to your instincts and then do the complete opposite. Okay, you can't get smart at me like that after saying you're not good at math. You can't have it both ways. Okay, so now if I take the 4 and then drag it to the 2, I thought I was the stupid one. Well, nobody asked. So if I drag this 2 to the 0, that becomes a 2. Dude, this spreadsheet would look great with Comic Sans. Did this pencil find the bath salts? Because I would like some. 4, 2. Here's it. Stop giving me tips. I don't need your tips anymore. What if I click this? Well, that makes even less sense. You know what? I'm just going to do this for a while and see what happens. I think I lost. Did I get fired already? I need this. This looks good to me. I don't know, maybe some colors would do the trick. Where do you come from? 4. And then that became a 12. So now if I put a 2, that becomes a 6. If I put a 2 again, it remains a 6. But if I put a 4 here, it becomes a 12. So what you're basically seeing is the inner workings of an orangutan, which also happens to be my brain. I feel like a chimp playing with a calculator. That became a 12. And then if I put a 2 up here, now that's a 4. And then if I put a 2 again, success. I don't know how I did that. What? Honestly, I was expecting you to fail so I could fire you and get some hot broad under me instead. This is impressive. I could use somebody like you. Oh, no you can't. Is this what it's like to be employed for real? I just dragged numbers around and hoped for the best, which is basically how my Regents exam went. Here's the deal. With a business mind like mine, and whatever geek thing you've got going on, we could go places. First, I need to find out if I could trust you. Are you cool? Yikes, I mean, I guess I did have a Spider-Man backpack when I was a kid. Awesome. Now that you're sworn to secrecy, there's something I need you to do. You look like Germa's final form. I mean, my friend Greg was doing some business on my computer and caught a couple viruses. Can you use your nerd powers to get rid of them? If by nerd powers you mean incompetence, then yes. Meet singles in your area desperate for love. Click now. Oh, this guy's been browsing shrimp. Lose weight instantly with the miracle pill. Try now. Now, if it weren't for that tiny font, I'd normally be interested, but I don't think you have the confidence to sell me a product. Claim your special prize now. Click here. What, you don't want a prize? Enter to win a date with a local hottie. Click now. I don't get why he doesn't want these. Fastest click in the West. I've never seen anyone hack the mainframe so fast. You've got the stuff. His face. So stop looking at dirty web pages and get to work. Hey, wait a second. Why do I have to stop? I thought this was a cool working space. The company is bleeding money. The end sum should be 9, or there will be no bonuses for me. I mean us. Typo. See if you could jazz those numbers up a bit. Prepare for jazz. Aw yeah, now we're in the negatives. I put a 4 here, right? That becomes -4 for some reason. So then what if I put a 4 next to the 4? Then it becomes a 0 again. So it took away 4 and then it added 4. And then if I put a 4 here, it's adding 4 now. And so then if I put another 4 here, it takes the 4 away. I have never before played a game where I'm learning nothing at all, but I'm moving forward. Amazing! Removing those sick days seems to have done the trick. Ka-ching! For me, at least. Don't worry, keep this up and you'll get yours. This is like the prequel to Cruelty Squad. You've been burning that midnight oil, don't think I haven't noticed. So I've arranged for you to be compensated. Pizza for the both of us. You know what? What if I just, Wow, someone's hungry. Hey, you took those last 2. Okay, back to work. Seems like you've eaten most of the pizza. Don't you have food at home? No worries, I'll just deduct it from your salary. This guy ate most of my reward pizza, said it was me, and then deducted it from my pay. This is exactly how you get an employee to turn their truck into an explosive and park it in the basement. Do not open, I guess that means open. Seems like you could be trusted, so here's a more serious task. The lower floors are highly inefficient. Their numbers should have resulted in 300. Get cracking and straighten those sheets. I sure will. This feels like I'm learning algebra all over again. I don't understand my success. Wow! Getting rid of half the accounting department seemed to do the trick. I would have never thought of that. Thanks, partner in crime. Metaphorically. I'm gonna appear in the news. This business is going to be caught up in some kind of insider fraud, and then they're going to pin it entirely on the ambitious intern, who is also illiterate. Wow, who would I thought that we would have... Wait, is that a typo? Who would have thought that we could save so much money from firing half our employees, which are also my clones? You see, it's a lot cheaper to make clones and then fire them than to hire new people. At least that's what I assume is going on. There's like a cloning lab where they keep on making ultimate form Germas and then firing them within days so that they can always keep on sending want ads and not letting anybody pass interviews. The investors see me as the chosen one. I guess you're one of the reasons why. Just keep that to yourself, okay? Yowzas, you've made me so much money that you've earned yourself a reward. A business card upgrade. You've got the knack for numbers, but you're not one for style, so let me guide you through this process. Eggshell white makes those creative accounting numbers look clean and legitimate. Manila yellow is a perfect distraction for those well-hidden files. Old lace is a bit boring and on the conservative side, so it should fit you well. Antique white gives your documents that age-trustworthy look, no matter how fresh the ink. Ivory paper. This is all just shades of white, isn't it? We're gonna go with piss yellow. I'm out of office and my expense reports don't make sense in the traditional sense. Final expenditure should be exactly 10,000 or I'm screwed. Take a pass on this before I submit them to corporate. You may as well be getting these dolphins to do this work for you, because I don't understand even a little bit what I'm doing. Let's bounce this around and then bounce that around. Oh, I got fired again. This is so nonsensical, I don't even think that I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. Either this gameplay is incredibly painful, or it's exactly what's supposed to be happening. Nice! Seems like both you and me realize how real biz is conducted. That's some serious nerd magic right there. Shuffling those vacation business expenses. Thank you, bootleg Danny DeVito with extra Jersey sauce. I was busy representing last night. Be a bro and help me with the cleanup. You've got one of those organized minds. Just pretend it's a spreadsheet and you'll have great fun. My head hurts. Strippers can't seem to keep their bra on around me. Yeah, because you keep docking my pay to give them singles. That fish has seen stuff you wouldn't believe. And yet I touched it. Oh, I actually need that one. Well, you're not getting it back, buddy. Finders keepers. How's things back at the office? Enough small talk. There was a budget breach last night. I don't remember the details, but last sale should clearly be -1, or we're both in big trouble. I think I tanked this company like 3 times already. Never evolve, dolphins. Stay in the water where it's beautiful. And you don't get stuck behind a desk clicking numbers that you don't understand the meaning of. To get paper that you don't know how to manage. So you can consume food that slowly kills you. You're kinda slow. We'll get along well. Is that why you keep roasting me every 2 seconds? And now the number is -2. I don't get it. Brilliant job hiding all that nose candy expenditure into the breadsheets. Brilliant job hiding all that nose candy expenditure into the spreadsheets. Corporate has been strict on that lately, but get with the program, it's the 90s. I need to look cool in front of our clients. Ah, so I am gonna get arrested. This game is basically Imposter Syndrome Simulator. You won't believe this! I've been invited to the boss man's yacht, a life-changing event, for the both of us. So get on it. Let's start with the most important, a killer background. Well, that's pretty, but we're gonna go with the noise for a classic look. Great, now we need some inspiring text that makes me look real smartly. Innovation is in our DNA. Driven by passion and purpose, so together we achieve greatness. This presentation looks nothing short of incredible. Once in a generation. A talent this rare emerges gifted in both the technical and visual arts. Heck yes! I'm gonna put on my pit vipers. Time to do some deductibles. Do I even need to read this? Let's just start right now. Ref 0, 0, and then ref 0, ref 1, and then 0, 1, 0, ref. Let's ref dot ref, and then ref plus ref. Obviously, we need a lot of refs in here. What if I did a little pizzazz? What if I did a little ref? What if I did a little getting fired? This surfer dude that looks like 10 Germas combined into one super Germa trusted me. And I'm just kind of like botching the company's entire nuclear submarines. I don't even know what I'm dealing with. I don't know if it's money or if it's ceramic tiles. Oh, exemplary. Those missing warehouse employees are not our concern anymore. You're a sweet, sweet angel for making them disappear in the reports. Thank you, Grandma. Yo, guess who's suddenly the golden boy upstairs? That's right, this guy. Boss man thinks I'm some kind of tech prodigy after that PowerPoint you made. Careful, you keep bending like that, you're liable to snap in half. I don't think your thigh has the polygons to be up that high. He called me a visionary, then dumped a lot of additional work on me. It really feels like he's taking advantage of me. So, could you take that workload off my shoulders? So when's the guy he just climbed over gonna hire a Bitcoin assassin to bump him off? And then recruit me. I imagine this is basically like working for OCP. The fax is jammed. Try hitting the green button. Or maybe it was a yellow. Let's hit the red one. Or maybe let's just take the plug and then plug it in. Seriously? The cord? I thought this was the wireless module. Isn't this the 90s? What wireless module? What are you talking about? What are you, crazy? What are you, nuts? Good news! Our guy at the government just faxed no audit this quarter. That means we could boost up the final number to 1 million without raising alarm. Get on it. A quick way to fall asleep is counting sheets. Too bad it's my job. You mean my job? All you seem to be doing is eating frosting when you're not here roasting me. I'm the one sitting here mashing around hieroglyphics pretending to know what it means. Well, you know what? Let's see Paul Allen's spreadsheet, okay? Then you can judge me. Remember, kids, don't commit fraud because it's difficult. I'm just sitting here like fudging these numbers for 2 minutes straight, dragging what knows who knows when. And I can't help but think, what if somebody actually gets paid to do this? Could you imagine? Well, well, well. Look who didn't get us audited. That's some top-tier number fudging, kid. If the IRS comes sniffing, I'll just blame it on Greg again. He's my best friend, but a total asshole. Greg needs to get a new friend. I've been thinking, are you really giving 110% out there? Because I'm stepping down to a well-deserved 90% for a while. And as a math nerd, you know things won't add up unless you do your part. You know what, Mighty Morphin Transformin' PS1 Germa? I don't think you are very cool. In fact, I'm starting to think you're not very cool at all. Do you even know that there isn't a ball down there? Yet you keep persisting, yet you keep trying. In vain. And I don't know math. I am a fraud. We're both frauds. And that's why we gotta turn ourselves in. My goal here is to make you run at 200% efficiency. No, we are 200% going to jail. I'm going right to the cops. We're in this together, buddy. I've been recording everything.